Hey, I want to start this video, but this song is just so good.
Okay, Bobby J in the building. Chilling, killing. You know how I be, just like a villain, bro. I just be out here with the bars. Anyway, today I'm bringing something new. Something new to the channel. What am I doing today? I'm doing a story time. Yeah, I hate to be all typical and stuff and do stuff that you see on other channels, right? I thought this would be a funny story to tell because I was just thinking about it the other day and I was just like, did that actually happen to me? Like, and it's not anything crazy. Like, I don't want you to think my life is exciting and that I've got some adventures going on. This is not a story about how I escaped from home for a week to go partying at different houses every day, and then one of my friends OD'd, and then I thought they were dead. This is nothing like that. This is some normal shit. I'm a normal guy. I go through normal things. Well, I don't know if this is normal, but it's nothing crazy like that. But anyway, this is a story about the time. This is a story about the time my dad thought that I was doing heroin for some reason. Listen, I don't know what I did, but this man was convinced that I'm shooting heroin. And I was like 17 at the time, which makes the story like even crazier, but where do I start with this story, dude? I guess I'm gonna start by a disclaimer that maybe 2 weeks before this incident that I'm about to tell you happened, not 2 weeks, like maybe a month, maybe like a month and a half, my dad had caught me with weed in my bedroom, right? And it wasn't even much weed, it was just like little crumbs, dog, like little crumbs of weed. I'll tell you this, that man was looking for that weed, because like it was so little that like you wouldn't just stumble upon it if you're in my room. That man was looking for that shit, and he found it. So yeah, he found the weed, and then he's like, okay, this kid's a stoner. And I think it's at that point where this man just lost all trust for me, because maybe like a month or two later down the line, this man wakes me up in the middle of my sleep. This is at like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I've got school the next morning. This man barges into my bedroom. He turns on the light. And you know, I'm waking up. I'm like, what the fuck, Guane? And then he's like, let's go to the kitchen, right? Because that's where the light is, right? Like, the good lighting in the house is in the kitchen. So you're on 3 a.m. I'm confused. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you make me like a snack or something? Like, I could have waited till the morning, Dad. Really not that hungry. I was kind of asleep. But no, we get to the kitchen, and to my surprise, there's no snack. You know? There's no snack in the kitchen. This man turns on the light. He says, yo, show me your arms. Now, I'm half asleep. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, fine. I'm gonna show this man my arms. I show him my arms, right? Like, lift up the sleeve and everything, show him my arms. And then he points to this random spot on my arm. He goes, yo, this is an injection, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, there was a spot on my arm, but that's because I had donated blood at school, like, last week. So, like, that spot that he was pointing at was the spot where they injected me when I was gonna donate my blood. So yeah, this man's like, nah, this is an injection. You're shooting heroin. I'm like, what? How is that even a logical conclusion that your son... First of all, I don't know if you have any doubts in the way you raised me. If you think that shit, maybe I didn't teach this kid properly, that you don't fuck with heroin. But nah, that's not the case, man. Like, I'm not an idiot. I'm scared of that shit. Like, dude, heroin... Come on. Don't you trust yourself as a parent? You should trust... I think as a parent, you should trust that my kid's not going to do heroin. That's for homeless people. It's for orphans. No offense to the homeless people and the orphans, but then, like, that shit's down your alleyway, bro. Like, I got no business over there. But yeah, man, I'm confused. This man is telling me that I'm shooting heroin, right? And Like I said, the spot on my arm was from the time I donated blood, but then it's 3 a.m., bro. I'm half asleep. I don't have time to explain that because I'm still busy thinking like, yo, what the fuck? Do I look like somebody that's been shooting heroin? Like, what am I doing wrong that would make my dad think that I'm shooting heroin at 17? Are my grades that bad? Am I that skinny? Is my skin that fucked up? Like, I needed answers. I was just so confused, man. I was like, what the hell, Dad? No, this is weird, bro. But then I denied it. I don't remember what I said. I think I told him like, yo, dude, I donated blood at school. But he tried to surmise that, and then he was pointing at other random spots on my other arm. He's like, this is also an injection. At this point, he's pointing at nothing. Right? He's pointing at nothing at this point. He's like, this is also an injection. This is also an injection. I'm like, bro. Are you trying to set me up? Are you looking for like a reason to abandon me? Is this what's happening here? But yeah, no, that night just ended with me being like, no, man. I donated blood. And the other spots that you're pointing at, really, I don't know if you took some acid earlier and you're seeing shit, but there's nothing on there. And yeah, that's basically what happened. This whole thing started when he caught me with the weed, right? I think because old people believe that weed is some sort of gateway drug, right? They believe that if you start weed, you're gonna smoke other shit and other drugs as well, which doesn't make sense to me, man. Like, I don't know where you're getting your facts from. People are making it as if when you smoke your first blunt, you're gonna have visions of Whitney Houston and Mac Miller. Like, you gotta try cocaine, man. That shit's amazing. You gotta try it, dude. You gotta try it. Like, it's not what happens, dude. Like, halfway through smoking your first joint, the joint turns around and looks at you and says, yo, if you love me, you're gonna have an adventure with my friend Heroin. Oh, you don't got money? Don't worry, man. You can suck dick for that. You know, like, that's not what happens, bro. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. These niggas need to chill, dude. Like, weed is not a gateway drug. If you do heroin, it's probably because you wanted to do heroin, not because you had a joint in high school. Actually, that reminds me of the time at my high school. I think I was in grade 9 at the time, right? Yeah, I must have been in like grade 9. Just one time when the cops came through, right? The cops came through to our school to do like a little drug talk. You know those talks where they be like, Johnny did cocaine once, now he sucks dick every week to supplement his habit. You know those talks? Those ones, right? Yeah, they came to give us lectures about drugs, right? And when they left us with booklets. And it was like a tiny booklet, and on each page of this booklet was information about a different drug. Like, on each page had its own drug, and then at the bottom of the page was a quote from the person who had done the drug, right? And on the weed page, it's like, I had my first joint when I was in high school. I'm a heroin addict now. And I read that shit. I was like, man, what the fuck? What does you being a heroin addict have to do with the first joint that you smoked at school, my nigga? You're really not making any sense. Like, come on, calm the fuck down. Now they're pushing this narrative that if you smoke your first joint, you're gonna end up sucking dick for money to buy those drugs. Like, nah, dude. It's not even like that. Weed isn't even like that, bro. Like, you don't see nobody sucking dick for weed, bro. Like, those are real drugs. The drugs that make you suck dick, those are the real drugs, man. And also, wait, just on a side note, I wanna get rid of the stigma that if someone sucks dick for something, that they're allergic to that thing. That's weird, bro. That's a weird way of thinking. Like, nah, man, sometimes maybe you're just being strategic with your shit, dude. Like, think about it. Just think about it properly, okay? It depends on the situation, right? Like, for example, if somebody were to come to me and say, yo, if you suck my dick, I'll give you 30 years worth of free weed. 30 years. That's free weed from now until I'm 50. Right? My nigga, I'm sure you already know that I would say yeah. Right? And that's not because I'm addicted. That's because I'm smart, my nigga. You would say the same thing if someone came to you and said, listen, suck my dick and I'll give you free petrol for 30 years. You're eliminating an expense for 30 years. You're not being an addict. You're being economical. Strategic. If anything, bro, I want that nigga as my financial advisor. Somebody that's gonna suck dick so that they can eliminate an expense for 10 years. Y'all can carry on judging that nigga. I want him handling my cash. Cause clearly he knows how to save some cash and what to do with what. How to cut expenses. Y'all got your priorities in the wrong place. You niggas and your fragile masculinities. Too much. Come on, you doing too much. Niggas, every time I bring that up, niggas is always like, no, but then when you smoking that weed, you're gonna be thinking about how you got that weed, and you're just gonna be ashamed. Nah, nigga, I'm not gonna be ashamed. If anything, I'm gonna be proud. Like, damn, I swallowed my pride and sucked a dick so that I don't have to pay for weed until I'm 50. Like, dude. No, man, that's gay. First of all, dude, if I suck a dick once, that doesn't make me gay. It doesn't. Like, I think I should be able to go up and suck a dick and be like, you know what? It's not for me. It's not my cup of tea. And I shouldn't have judgment for that. Because really, there's no way to know until you actually go and do the shit. So yeah, to all the straight guys that are watching this video, you're not allowed to say you're straight until you've gone and sucked a dick and confirmed that you hate that shit. Yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense. You niggas could be gay undercover and y'all wouldn't know until you go out and actually find out. So stop with the fragile masculinities and explore yourselves. That's the end of the story time today. How did I get to sucking dick from speaking about heroin? I don't know, man. My brain works funny like that. It's all sorts of tangents and spider webs. Like, be serious and tell you guys that you gotta hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite part of the story was. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're not, share it with your friends, your buddies, your amigos, your Eddie and Eddies, your day ones, your day twos, everyone. Share it. Spread it like the coronavirus. Take off your face mask. Cough in niggas' mouths. Don't do that. Please don't do that.